Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out here for you. We're going to be talking about Russia. I have a story coming out with this woman right here. Her name is Maria Zakharova. She's the Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman. So she's coming out and stating that the NATO drills that are taking place right now show it is preparing for war with Russia. Now, what drills is she talking about? Well, she's talking about NATO's largest exercise ever since the Cold War. It's called the Steadfast Defender 2024, and it's taking place near Russia's borders right now. I believe they're doing lots of drills in Poland, last I heard. So it is happening relatively close to the Russian borders. So she's stating that these NATO drills show that NATO is preparing for war with Russia. So this is pretty big. Obviously, this is a very massive exercise. I believe that there's like 90,000 troops involved, tons and tons of equipment that's being moved around all over towards Eastern Europe. And what they're doing is they are preparing for a potential attack from Russia. I believe that has been stated multiple times that they're practicing to make sure that they can respond if a country is attacked by Russia or some other country. They want to be able to respond and come to the aid of that country that comes under attack. So that's primarily why they're doing this. But she believes that they're doing this in preparation to go to war against Russia. Now, that's something that is, pretty talked about, and it could very well happen. We know that this war in Ukraine is not going well, and we've also talked about the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, stating that they would go and help Ukraine with boots on the ground if they were to fail in this fight against Russia. So clearly, there is a very real potential of engagement with NATO against Russia, and she's coming out and openly stating that the West is preparing to go to war with them. So I've got some information to go over here with you. We've got a report here on Reuters. It says NATO drills show it is preparing for potential conflict with Russia, Moscow says. So this just coming out today. NATO's 4-month-long military exercises near Russia's borders, known as Steadfast Defender, are proof the alliance is preparing for a potential conflict with Russia, a spokeswoman for Russia's foreign ministry said on Saturday. The spokeswoman, Maria Zakharova, dismissed accusations by NATO this week that Russia is engaged in hybrid attacks on its member states, saying this was misleading misinformation aimed at distracting people from the alliance's activities. It was NATO that waged a hybrid war with Russia by supporting Ukraine with arms, intelligence, and finances, she said in a statement. Right now, NATO's largest exercise since the Cold War, Steadfast Defender, is taking place near Russia's borders. According to their scenario, actions against Russia are being practiced using all the instruments, including hybrid and conventional weapons, she said in a statement. We have to admit that NATO is seriously preparing for a potential conflict, with us. Relations between Russia and the West have been at their most hostile in decades, following the start of Russia's military conflict in Ukraine in 2022. Announcing the start of the drills in January, NATO said 90,000 troops would take part, rehearsing how U.S. troops could reinforce European allies in countries bordering Russia and on the alliance's eastern flank if a conflict were to flare up. The drills, NATO's largest exercise since the Cold War, are set to run through May. So, very interesting too, because I completely forgot that this whole NATO drill thing was going on. It hasn't even really been talked about much. But yeah, this thing's been going on for almost 4 months now, and it's supposed to be concluding on May 30th, as far as we know. So, yeah, they're clearly still doing this. And is it in preparation for war against Russia? Yeah, most likely it is. At least that's what it seems like, especially when they're doing lots of exercises near the Russian border. They're doing exercises, I believe, with the Baltic states, with Poland. These are all countries that border either Belarus or Russia, or with Ukraine, should Ukraine fall, and lose this war against Russia. So it says here, Russia said at the time that the drills marked an irrevocable return of the alliance to Cold War schemes. So yeah, some pretty big news coming out. I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, she believes that NATO drills that are happening right now show that it's preparing for war with Russia. So this whole Steadfast Defender 2024 exercise, very, very massive exercise happening right now. And, what we're seeing over here in Ukraine and this whole war with Russia, it's definitely at a turning point right now, and things could really go either way. And we also have lots of word that's been talked about for a while now that there's going to be a major upcoming offensive coming from the Russians here pretty soon, that they may try to seize Kharkiv pretty soon as well. So we know that this war is about to really kick into high gear here pretty soon, and that's why the United States, along with many other countries, are starting to rush military equipment as quick as they can over there to Ukraine, as it looks like Russia's going to be launching a major offensive. At least that's what we're being told in the media. So yeah, let me know what you think about this story, though. Just wanted to share this with you. So that's going to be it for this update. If you got something out of this update, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.